Davi-tech-media. Subscribe to Davi-tech-media. Davi-tech-media. Subscribe to Davi-tech-media. Davi-tech-media. Subscribe to Davi-tech-media. Davi-tech-media. Subscribe to Davi-tech-media.
You see, many times I've been saying that the UPND can never be an alternative government, because the UPND, in spite of being the largest opposition with controlling some of the local authorities, they have not shown anything different or better than the PF. UPND, as we speak, they are controlling a lot of local councils, like, for example, Solwezi, Livingstone. There is also somewhere where they are controlling the council. But even in the UPND local councils where they are controlling, the UPND are very corrupt. They are very corrupt, and they lack ideas. So the problem that we have, a lot of people, when you look at UPND, you just look at HH. You look at HH and you think to say, no, when HH comes into power, then things will be different. No, I think that is a myopic way of looking at things. You need to look at UPND as a party, and the leadership. What is the leadership of UPND? If Hakainde Hichilema is failing to control or create projects, initiate projects in the councils where they are in charge, how do you expect him to create projects or to initiate projects at a national level? Because they are supposed to be, those councils where the UPND are leading, those are supposed to be like the prototypes. They should have been the prototypes of what kind of leadership they are offering to Zambians. But go to these councils, there is no development. They are worse than the PF. And I know somebody would come and say, no, because they are not receiving money and so on and so forth. A local council is supposed to generate resources. So when you hear people not being paid under the local council, it is due to the inefficiency of the local council. The local council is supposed to generate revenue, but they don't do that. Instead, what we have is corruption, and here is the evidence. Here is the evidence in Livingstone. Look at this. Let me show you. Read this. It is on ZNBC News, and the symbols it's real. This is real news. Not Ijava Watch.
Livingstone Mayor Milford Mambo has been sentenced to 18 months imprisonment with hard labor. Mambo and two others were charged with 26 counts by the Anti-Corruption Commission relating to corruption practices by public officers, corrupt acquisition of public property, and revenue and abuse of authority. Angela Dumanya has the details in the following report.
Former Livingstone Mayor Milford Mambo has been sentenced to 18 months imprisonment with hard labor. This is in a case where Mambo and two others were charged with 26 counts by the Anti-Corruption Commission (ACC) relating to corruption practices by public officers, corrupt acquisition of public property and revenue, and abuse of authority. Mambo has been convicted of corrupt acquisition of public property and revenue for personal benefit on unknown dates back between November 1st, 2014 and August 31st, 2015. The other two are Ziwa, a former councillor, and Chabala Chanda, a former acting town clerk at the Livingstone City Council. Ziwa has been convicted of the offence of corrupt acquisition of public property and revenue for personal benefit. Former acting town clerk Chabala Chanda has been convicted of counts of, among others, abuse of authority of office by issuing offer letters without following laid-down procedure. The trio has each been sentenced to 18 months imprisonment with hard labor in 16 charges that will run concurrently, while they have been acquitted in 10 charges. The convicts appeared before Choma-based Senior Resident Magistrate Ida Mupemo in Livingstone today. In passing her sentence, Magistrate Mupemo emphasized the need to restore public confidence in the country's local authorities. Angela Nimonya, ZNBC News in Livingstone.
So there you are. mwayumfwira. It's not fiction, it's real. And you can't say what, it's real. They went through a trial. They had over 20 counts. They have been acquitted in others, and they have been found guilty in others. So you cannot even start saying, no, the judiciary, because you like, accusing the judiciary when you are found wanting. But in this case, look, in other cases, they have been acquitted, whilst in others, they have been found guilty, and they have been sentenced 18 months imprisonment. Now, this is a shame on UPND. This is a shame on UPND. I would want to hear what Hakainde Hichilema is going to say tomorrow. Let him have a press conference and denounce those people who have gone to prison. I would want to hear him. Let him condemn his members who have been found wanting by the courts. Because that's what leadership should be. You should come out when people come out are convicted like that. As a leader who does not tolerate corruption, you come out and denounce them. But like we know Hakainde Hichilema, I don't think he would ever do that. I don't think he will ever do that. He's full of defense for his members. But UPND, this is a shame. Shame on you. You are saying you want to come and fight corruption, and yet your members are being convicted of corruption. You are just as corrupt. That's why this country will only be liberated by Economic and Equity Party, because for me, na EEP will come and fight corruption proper, not if you have a lip service. Anyway, congratulations to Anti-Corruption Commission. You have secured a conviction. I hope you will also call these others. I'm waiting, what will come out of Hakainde Hichilema's corruption investigations. People are asking me what's going on. It's not me. I've presented a case before the Anti-Corruption Commission. It's them to act. If they fail to act, there will come a time when Chilufya Tayali will be in power, and you will see, because for me, corruption will not see the light of the day when we'll be ruling. We'll be making sure that people are smoked. 18 months baba pelava. Mu EEP ikaba ni 18 years. Tatwakula angasha. Katie tumoneko fimbi.